Okay, sorry that I wasn't able to show you how I actually put all of this in. If you read on the post, it shows you that I'm having issues with these videos, I don't know, saving or something, but I'm going to try to get a quick little video of how it looks once it's installed. You can see down there the two bolts holding on the trigger guard. The actual grip here is held on by that back there. It's just a little trigger plate that comes through and this attaches to. I mentioned on there that I had to file it down because it was like too tall, so there was a space right here. Even though I tightened it as much as I could, it didn't really tighten, so I sanded it, or I filed a section off to make it shorter, which made this butt up against here and tighten up pretty good. You can see the new spring that's wrapped around the hammer there. It actually has a very, very easy trigger pull, which I like a lot. The two actually arms that go back and attach to the top of the trigger, I had to bend out. You can kind of see how they bend out a little bit. I had to do that because they kept, every time I pulled the trigger, they would flop, basically come off the trigger guard and flop inside, or come off the trigger and flop inside, and I had to keep pulling it up, so I just bent it, and it seems to work fine now. You can kind of see the retainer plate. It's this thing back here. It basically hooks onto the front post, which you can't see because this is in the way, but here's the front post. It hooks, kind of like sits on top of it, and then hooks onto the second post, which is right there. And then lastly, it fits in with the safety. So it kind of keeps all those posts in line. The thing that I mentioned in the comments that was the biggest pain, this piece right here is the bolt hold open, this little button. Well, there's a spring, and you would have seen it when you took it out to begin with, but it fits in between the receiver and that piece. You can kind of see it in between there. Maybe not, but there's the end of it. It kind of sits on the edge of that, but at any rate, you had to pull it down in there, and then this pin actually went through the center of it. But because it's a spring, it keeps wanting to spring up, so it was very difficult for me to get it in there. I took a piece of dental floss and just fed it up through this hole, and then I wrapped it around the inside of the spring, and it gave me a way to actually pull the dental floss down this way and hold the spring while I put the pin in. So that was by far the most frustrating part of this entire thing, but everything else was super simple to put in. So again, sorry I couldn't show you why I was doing it, but there it is.